So we're going to watch Legacy, and hopefully we'll about to see some interesting action in this, the Cadillac of formats, if vintage is the Rolls Royce. And maybe during the day we'll also be able to take a look at the T Ford of the formats, the 93-94 format that is popularized here in Sweden. Only packing cards from that are printed 93 or 94. I'm fairly certain that the two names are flipped on the screen. I think that's Joakim taking a mulligan down to 6. We have no idea what the players are playing. No, he was just a bit slow shuffling, so he drew his 7 here. And Nicklas Lallo starts off with a ponder. Takes a look at 3 cards, finds a Force of Will, a Duress, and an unknown card. And those cards are fairly good versus the types of decks that Joakim usually plays. He prefers to play tricksy combo decks. And I saw that Joakim drew
backup have arrived.
He drew Show and Tell, so I am fairly certain that he's on Show and Tell. I'm not sure if it's the new Japanese lists that like are just mono blue and go very much all in on the Omniscience plan, and a win con in the sideboard that's Release the Ants. And we saw on Nicklas Lallo's hand that he's most likely on some kind of Storm deck. That's at least what I gathered from the hand that he showed.
So we have 2 unfair matches to start things off. Yeah. That's perfect. That's the way I think Magic should be played.
Nothing with attacking for 2 or anything like that.
No.
Big unfair things.
Mountain Goblin Guide Attacko isn't my way of Magic.
Joakim fires off a Preordained Scries 2. Takes a little ponder, not the actual ponder card though.
Thinking.
Could it be 2 good cards, maybe?
Yeah, you could at least suspect it when you take this long, I guess.
Yeah.
So 1 on the top. Yes.
Yeah, I think.
And the other one seems.
I think what Joakim is thinking about here is that he saw.
We should.
He saw a Duress in Nicklas' hand, so he's figuring out which of the 2 good cards he's going to lose here.
No second land for
no
Joakim.
Second land. There's another Preordain and a Brainstorm though, so he's.
Yeah, he should be able to find it, but
yeah.
Did you trace what card he drew? Like, what of the cards in his hand now are the kept cards?
Are the kept? No, I don't. Maybe it's the Spell Pierce.
Yeah, I would like Spell Pierce or Force of Will seems like the most likely cards at least. What do you think that Nicklas pick here?
If he's on Storm, he needs to get rid of that Force of Will somehow anyway.
Yeah.
Either by baiting it or or another discard spell. But the second card was a petal that he kept on top. So
Brainstorm.
yeah, Joakim didn't want to keep a land that could be duressed. That is the Lotus Petal then.
Yeah. Did he find a land?
I think I see a land. Yeah. Preordain.
Yeah. Fast to the bottom.
Yeah, he knew those two. He put them back with the Brainstorm. A Lotus Petal, and next turn he is ready to fire off a show and tell if he only finds something that he can put in with the show and tell.
Yeah. I guess that, Joakim let that one resolve. Not worth spell piercing.
No. And as it might be actually stone raining yourself if you don't have another land.
Yeah.
The new art of Brainstorm from one of the dual decks, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Jace versus something or other, or Venser versus, or Tesseret versus.
Yeah, it's something versus something.
Yeah.
Nicklas take a point of damage here.
Yeah.
This isn't like the matchup where the life totals
matter.
No, not extremely much at least. Yeah. I think that Joakim Almelund is on 19, right? Because he fetched right off the beat.
I think he's on 18 actually, on 17 in that case. Because he played
Gitaxian Pro. Yeah, I just arrived to the site here. I had to do some office work or
behind the scenes work.
Behind the scenes work, yeah, exactly.
So I have a prediction for today. There's going to be a lot of blue decks and a lot of show and tell us more specifically.
Yeah.
And some burn, and but I don't think that the winner will be a blue deck. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna.
You're okay.
I'm predicting.
I think the winner will be an unfair deck with blue.
Maybe. Okay. Well,
Storm Reanimator or
to be clear, when I'm talking about not being blue, I'm talking about the traditional blue control decks like Miracles or the various Delver variants or stuff like that. If Infect wins, I'm claiming that as a victory.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe. No, it's still blue. I mean, when you say that a non-blue deck is going to win, you have to mean like land tax.
Land tax scroll rack. Nicklas actually pondering this time. He sees some mana, I believe, but not much in the way of action.
Yeah. When I say land tax, I of course mean death and taxes.
Oh.
I'm. It's still too early for me.
Yeah. Death and taxes. Yeah, that's a deck. Yeah. Joakim just chipping turn back. Nicklas now have dug up mana and a Gitaxian Pro, so he can take a look and see what's up. Oh, there's an Infernal Tutor at the back. We might be off to the races this turn if Joakim is caught without any Contermaggio this turn, but I don't think so. There's a dig through time, and there's two dig through times here. So basically, Joakim lets the Gitaxian Probe resolve, and then he still has the opportunity to dig for counter magic, and he still has spell curse up here. But I think that Nicklas' hand is fairly there's quite a lot of mana here, so the tax encounters from Joakim isn't going to play that much of a role. Nicklas with the 2 dark rituals at the back there, also a Lion's Eye Diamond and Infernal Tutor, the dreaded 2-card combo. That gives you any card in your deck and the mana to cast it. Yeah, here we go. Dark Ritual. What say ye? So this is the time that you fire off the Spell Pierce, presumably then.
To deny the blue mana.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Joakim does not agree with us. Another Dark Ritual.
5 mana in pool.
Yeah. The Storm count is at 2.
I think that was the mana. He was just indicating that he had.
No, I think, yeah, okay, it's a mana. Oh, the spell was on the stack.
Yeah, exactly.
Lotus Petal comes down.
Storm 3.
Yeah, 4 even. He played a guitar first
okay,
while you were away. And Infernal Tutor. Respond, sack this with the tutor on the stack. And now I'm gonna respond, says Joakim. Dig through time. Needing to find force of will here. He caught a brainstorm, so he gets a rebuy for 3 cards. Should he not find force of will here?
Joakim reminded Nicklas to announce what color he took with the Lion's Eye Diamond here.
Yeah.
I don't see a force of will, and if he would have gotten one,
No.
I guess he wouldn't have thought this long.
I think you're correct there. Yeah. If you're Joakim, you take a land here as well. So if you have to sacrifice the petal, you still get to play the show until next turn.
Here comes the brainstorm.
The
presumably.
brainstorm, yeah. 3 cards.
Island, not force of will, and the last card
Was nothing. I don't think I can see what that card is.
No. Storm count now is 1 billion.
Yeah, it's storm count is
Yeah,
phage.
yeah.
Joakim puts back 2 cards, and then now it's only a matter of technicality. Do you know how your deck operates, Nicklas? Says Joakim. That's a burning wish. Burning wish for Past in Flames. I'm guessing if it resolves. Yeah. Tendrils. Okay. Yeah. He had enough storm count to kill Joakim. I think it was due to the 2 damage that Joakim took from Gitaxian Probe, or maybe I missed a spell, or maybe I'm just not paying attention and miscounted on the storm.
I think I should I go and fetch their deck lists perhaps, so we can talk about the sideboard.
The sideboards? Yeah, sure. Joakim seems to have decided on 2 cards that he most definitely placed on the table before him. Kind of hard to hypothesize about what those might be. Presumably has some kind of dedicated storm hate in the sideboard. Perhaps it's a fluster storm, or 2 fluster storms. Not as effective versus the storm as you might think, because as you saw here, Nicklas could basically drag out the game for a fairly long time. So if he had found, for instance, a fluster storm game 1 in Joakim's hand, he would just have dragged it out until he found a duress to take the fluster storm with. But sure, it's like it is a good card versus the storm, and you definitely bring it in. See, Nicklas here is a bit more open with his sideboarding. See if we can.
Here we go, fresh deck lists.
All the deck lists in the entire tournament.
Yes, because they aren't organized yet, so I thought we could help out and find.
Helping? That sounds not like me at all. We are now deep into
finding what
yeah.
people are playing here.
I see some contenders here for my prediction.
Yeah, I'm sure, and elves are probably one of the few decks that could actually make your prediction come through.
Exactly.
In my opinion.
I don't think they're in my pile.
You're much faster than me. There you go.
It's just because I'm not paying attention to.
There are a lot of unfair decks in the tournament.
Yeah.
All. No, here's a death and taxes at least.
Oh, cool.
Unfair. Have you found them?
I have not. I have found one of them, and yeah, that's 2 fluster storm. Presumably, those were the 2 cards that he slammed.
Yeah.
I talked a little about the fluster storm in the matchup because while it's a good counter. But usually, before you go off, you usually take a peek with the duress or something like that before. So, well, now we're not going to bury ourselves in deck lists anymore because Joakim started off game 2. He fetches a volcanic. And here we have
Nicklas Lallo's deck list.
Yeah, and he has Carpet Flowers, Xanthid Swarm, and some wish targets. He has the Empty the Warrens, Past in Flames, 1 Void Snare, 1 Massacre to wish for, stuff like that.
Nothing super exciting.
No.
I guess the swarms come in.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's basically it. Gitaxian Probe from Nicklas here. Seeing Burning Wish, Flusterstorm, Show and Tell, 2 Forces, and a Misty Rainforest.
Yeah. And there we see the Flusterstorm coming in.
Yeah, and presumably that's the only thing that Joakim takes in as well, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you...
No, I think you keep the voice snare in the sideboard because you want to have it as a wish target.
Yeah, refresh my memory.
Oh,
What-
it's sorcery for a 1 blue that bounces target non-land permanent.
yeah, that doesn't seem to be a good sideboard card
No.
to bring in.
No.
I was just thinking what the card was.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise you have Defense, Grid Red, Elemental Blast, Pyroclasp, and then just wish targets.
Yeah.
Grape Shot, Shattering Spree, Vandal Blast, Void Snare, Enter the Infinite, and Show and Tell.
Yeah.
So, presumably just the two Flusterstorms.
But you never know with Joakim. He's a tricksy fellow. He was playing around with at least 4 more cards. But that could have been just for show.
Yeah.
For show. Cable therapy, or cabal therapy, I can pronounce it if you prefer.
Do we see a Force of Will here? Yep.
Force of Will pitching show and tell.
Joakim goes to 18.
Yeah. And Mr. Rainforest number 2 in hand, right? Joakim taking his time with the shuffles. Burning Wish. See if we can figure out what.
A new Show and Tell. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he just wants to upgrade a red card into a blue card.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Well, of course, Show and Tell is a part of the game plan as well. But I don't think he has anything to put in with the Show and Tell yet. But yeah. There's a Rite of Flame in Nicklas' deck.
On the bottom of his library.
On the bottom of his library. Fetching
Tropical.
green mana. Is there
It's-
Exanted Swarm
yeah.
waiting in the wings here?
Or perhaps he might have brought in
Carpet of Flowers?
Carpet of Flowers.
Yeah.
But Bzzzt. And Joakim are basically forced to force, or
Or not use his Force of Will for the rest of the game, basically.
yeah. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Joakim.
Force of Will pitching. Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, if you pitch the Flusterstorm, you're totally without any interaction, and Nicklas is fairly certain of that because he's seen your hand. But if you pitch the Show and Tell, you don't have much going in the ways of actually winning the game yourself.
Exactly. Seems like Joakim is forcing.
Yeah, he is forcing with the Flusterstorm.
Yep.
And so the swarm of gnats died. Ponder.
Infernal Tutor, Duress, and land?
No, I think it's a dark ritual in the middle.
No, what did I say?
You
Infer-
said
yeah.
Infernal Tutor. you said.
No, I meant Dark Ritual.
Yeah.
Uh,
Say it with me, you were wrong, and I was right.
let's see.
Nicklas passing the turn. Brainstorm. Draws into another Flusterstorm, I think. And that's pretty skillful, drawing the two of them in the top 12 cards.
That's what you need to do to win.
Yeah, exactly. No third land drop for
and
Joakim, though.
I mean, this Flusterstorm will be huge if
Or not.
or not. It could have been.
There's a Flusterstorm target if I ever saw one. So, Nicklas can empty his hand next turn. And he has an Infernal Tutor.
Yep. Let's see if... Do we have perfect information on Joakim's hand right now? We know he have a show and tell.
Yes.
Does he have something to put in? No. Or not yet.
Not yet.
Pondering. Hoping to find something to put in, I guess.
Yeah, and
Or like a random blue card.
Yeah.
Spell Pierce.
yeah, he opts to shuffle.
Yep.
He does not play opt. That was a nice card.
Yeah, I was going to say it's, opt into predict
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
back in the days. He draws a card.
Because what is the wording on opt? You draw a card and then you...
You look at the top card, and then you can put it on the bottom, and then you draw a card. So I don't.
okay.
I
But what was the predict combo? Was it with...
I don't know.
with brainstorm, of course.
Brainstorm
But
or
yeah, perhaps that's what I'm thinking of.
and Nicklas picks up Chromox there. So if he has
And a Lion's Eye, I think.
yeah, so he has absolutely no problem emptying his hand for the Infernal Tutor this turn. But there are two blue untapped lands on the other side of the table. Yeah, that's definitely a Lion's Eye diamond
Yeah.
there.
So... Let's see if Nicklas perhaps go for it.
Seems like he puts back the
Lion's Eye, yeah.
Yeah. It seems to be going for it anyway.
Petal.
Ritual. Five, 6. Infernal Tutor, 7. So that's the ball game, right?
Yeah. Unless nothing, because...
Oh, he doesn't
Okay.
have the mana for... No, because nothing's imprinted on the Chromox, of course, so he doesn't have the mana to go...
Past in Flames.
I was thinking go find Burning Wish and
Yeah.
just
Then
Tendrils, yeah, because Almelund is at 15. So now we're ad nauseuming with 0 mana in the pool from 16.
it is possible.
Yeah, it's
To
possible.
lose.
Yeah.
We saw that at the GothCon coverage, where a player played Ad Nauseam with like 19 lives
Oh.
and went down to 1 and couldn't win that turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There is no mana for Nicklas yet. So I think he's down on 3 life here, if I read that die right, and if I did the math correctly in my head. Oh, and that land doesn't tap for colored mana, because it's a Graven Cairns, I believe. So even though he has a land up this turn, yeah, Nicklas is on 3, and I'm guessing he just has to take a shot here.
How many cards does he have that actually kills him
Not
right
that,
now?
not that many.
Empty the warrens.
Maybe, if that's still in the deck.
Yeah, but that's the only in the main deck.
Oh no,
It was a fetch.
It was a fetch. It wasn't Graven Cairns. All these new images, I can't keep up with them. Goes down to 2 here though.
Yeah, he didn't have one in the deck list either. So
No. Brings up a bad land.
Can he win this turn though?
I'm not sure. Presumably then he fishes out some red mana. Or, wait a minute here. He starts with the Cabal Therapy. Takes the show and tell, which was the last known card in Joakim's hand, and passes the turn back. So Joakim can actually win by burning, just releasing dance, winning the clash, and then releasing dance once again.
But he doesn't play that card, but he plays Grape Shot, so he can play a land and then Burning Wish for Grape Shot for the win. But I doubt there will be another turn here.
It doesn't really seem that way, no.
So there seems to be a discussion here. Did you see what happened? Did he Nicklas just drew too many cards?
I'm not sure.
We will soon know what's going on. My guess is that he had too many cards in at the end of his turn.
Yeah. And,
so he got a warning, I guess, and just forced to do it in his turn instead.
Yeah, and the discussion was whether Nicklas, what card Nicklas drew, because he can't be allowed to discard that. And so.
Yeah,
Nicklas needs to find a spell of the brainstorm here, because he only has 7. No, he has 8 cards in hand. So if he can only play all of his spells this turn and win that, then he should be able to win that way.
So presumably you play the Rite of Flame now into. Or I guess you can. I guess you start with the Brainstorm, but he played the Ritual first.
Yeah.
I think he should have started with the Brainstorm, because you have a Brainstorm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. And a Gitaxian probe and a therapy.
Yeah.
Does he have 1 or 2 Rite of Flames? 1.
1.
Yeah, you cast Brainstorm here and put away some of the janky cards. I mean, Gitaxian Probe isn't great here.
No.
There was
Another Rite of Flame, Burning Wish, etc., etc.
yeah, so Nicklas have 3 Burning Wishes in his hand right now.
I think so, yes. That could be a problem.
That could be a problem indeed.
No, because he can cable therapy himself, right?
Ah, true. But Nicklas doesn't seem interested in going on that plan.
No.
And perhaps you can he just go for tendrils and win here? What's the storm count?
Stormcat is a 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 2 more. How much mana can he get up to? He can go up to 7 mana, right? Yeah. 7 mana. So he can cast his therapy as well.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he can just storm for 14, if that's the case, right? Oh, he had land. Yeah, then he wins now.
Maybe. Depending on what he...
Yeah, but he just costs...
But he has to find a black mana, right? Because...
he had three in his
Oh,
pool.
yeah. Right. And also the volcanic acts as black mana, because then he doesn't have to tap the badlands for red, of course.
But he just need 3 black mana, right?
Yeah. I wasn't thinking of the mana in the pool that he...
And he kept the Gitaxian probe, so now he have the win, unless I'm missing something. So you can start by casting the Gitaxian probe. Just to see that the coast is clear.
Yeah.
Joakim has 1 unknown card, so you should start with that. You're not casting it, but then you won't have lethal, right? Or Stormcat is 4 now, right? 4,
He
5, 6,
He played a Brainstorm,
7.
a Dark Ritual.
Yeah, sorry. The Stormcat will be 7, and the original copy, so it will deal 16.
Exactly.
True.
Counterspell?
Yeah, I think Nicklas does this in the wrong order. I mean, shouldn't you lead with the therapy? What if Joakim would have I don't know, a 3rd Flusterstorm? I mean, they doesn't know.
He wishes for Past in Flames.
Okay, then you look.
Then you die.
I think perhaps there's something we don't know, or because if Nicklas would have lead with the Gitaxian probe there, he would have seen the spell pierce, could follow up with the ritual, I guess.
Yep.
Then therapy away the spell pierce, and then just win.
I was on your line the entire way, so it's quite possible that we've written something. Dig through time.
It would be an amazing comeback from Joakim
Yes.
if he managed to win this.
Yes. And he's one burning wish away.
Yeah, he is. Is there some way he could do 1 damage? No. Would be cool if he had like 1 lightning bolt.
Yeah.
1 random lightning bolt. I couldn't find like some card. I just threw it in.
Yeah, so Joakim responds to the Cabal therapy with the dig through time. There's a brainstorm there.
There's a force of will there.
Yes.
I think. Do you take the fob and then you brainstorm?
Yeah.
Putting it on the top. Since I would guess that Lallo will name force of will with this therapy.
Well, he's also dead to burning wish.
True. But he might not realize that.
No, true.
Okay, he didn't name force of will. Perhaps he named Flusterstorm or
Yeah,
something.
that's quite possible.
I think Joakim will win this actually.
Here comes the brainstorm. Does not find any action.
Island, and is that a show and tell or is it something completely different? It was a Gitaxian probe.
Land Dark Ritual. Yeah.
Cool. We will most likely see a third game here.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
But why doesn't Nicklas flashback the past in flames?
Because he knows that Joakim have a force in his hand.
Oh yeah, of course.
And Past in Flame is Nicklas only out
Yeah.
at this point.
Finds a show and tell. I thought I saw those cards there. Show and tell. What did you bring to school today, Joakim? For the rest of us to see.
But yeah, okay.
Omniscience. And here's the
Yeah.
Paris though.
Now Nicklas can win again.
Yeah.
Unless Joakim have 2 counter magic
Yeah.
in hand. Damn.
So he forces that.
And Nicklas have to go for it here, I would guess.
Yes,
Does he have...
But he doesn't have a life to pay for the fetch land that he has in
Oh,
hand.
right. He needs a red man as well. Yeah, I think he just need to go for it here. There's no good in waiting at this point. You just have to jump from the edge here.
Yeah. Let's go, Mother Meepers.
Yeah, at least he. I mean, it is just Force of Will that he's afraid of at this point, or I guess a third Flusterstorm.
Spell Pierce.
Spell Pierce doesn't do anything now, I think, because he drew a Rite of Flame.
Oh yeah, that he did. I think I thought maybe he could be tight on mana when he flashbacks the Rite of the Past in Flame. I mean.
No, he won't be. He will have 8 mana here, I think.
I think he will have 9 mana.
Yeah.
Or
So-
10.
No, 8.
Yeah.
I think it should be 8 because he have 2 copies of Rite of Flame, right?
Yeah.
Because that no, right. If you have 2 copies of Rite of Flame in his grave, the third one gives 4 mana, so 7. Math.
It's hard.
Math is hard.
Duress. Oh,
Sure.
he's flashback.
Yeah. Goodbye. Okay, so unless Nicklas does something very strange, this
Yeah.
game is very over.
Something horribly awry has to occur.
$1 billion mana.
Yeah, the storm count is circa 150.
Yeah. Did Joakim know of his top card, or
I presume so, yes.
Yeah.
How about I flashback this Burning Wish? Have I lost my Tendrils of Agony? No.
no? GG.
Yeah.
Good play by
By both players.
by
I'd
both
say.
players. I the only thing I might say something about is the like order Nicklas played the cards.
Yeah.
But perhaps he I mean sometimes you
Just
come into like this zone.
autopilot.
Yeah. You don't see the play.
No, exactly. And Nicklas boarded in a bio and 2 Extended Swarms. Joakim seems to have only boarded the 2 Flusterstorms for anyone curious out there.
Yeah.
I think we have to give these deck lists back now.
Yeah, we'll
because,
throw them back to the judges so they can start sorting, so we can find it easier for the next round. Do we have? We'll talk to our technical guys here. Do we have a second game?
I don't think so. I think the
No.
round is over.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. But if I can't imagine a game starting now.
No.
No. But we will leave you and be back in 10 minutes.
Less than that, I would say.
I was
5.
5 minutes ish. Yeah.
So see you.